What's going on, you guys? I know it's been a very long time since you've heard from me, but I'm back again. I'm living in this brand new apartment with Compton 182. If you've been watching his videos, he's been showing you around the place, and this is my room. I got my wall of Gorillaz in the background, and some Beatles posters in here, but I'll probably show it to you in a future video. As you know, it's getting close to the middle of December, and I'm not really sure if there's going to be any more albums that I'll probably be buying this year, so I wanted to go ahead and put out my top 10 albums of 2011. Let me know your top 10 or top 5 albums if you want to. That would be very interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started. At number 10, Owl City, All Things Bright and Beautiful. I've always been a fan of Owl City. I really enjoy his lyrics. I really enjoy the really soothing beats and melodic tones that he has and stuff like that. And I really thought this was a great addition. The only reason that this is number 10 is because his last album, Ocean Eyes, I liked a little bit better than this one actually. But I still thoroughly enjoyed this album. Seriously, check it out, it's great. At number 9, we have Rival Sons, Pressure and Time. They're a brand new rock band, they're really great. People say that they take a whole lot of their influences from Led Zeppelin, and I say that's really true. This album is kind of like listening to Led Zeppelin and the Black Keys combined. It's really great. Great hard rock. Check it out. It's good. Number 8, Blink-182, Neighborhoods. I reviewed this album a few months ago, and from the time that I reviewed it to now, my opinion has totally changed. I'm in love with this thing now, and what I said in that review, I said that a few tracks weren't memorable. I totally disagree with that. I love about everything on this CD now. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that Love is Dangerous. I'm still not a big fan of that song, but the rest of it I really enjoy. At number 7, which I don't think will be a big surprise to anybody, Gorillaz, The Fall. Gorillaz released this album on their website last Christmas. If you were a member of their fan club, you got to download it for free. But it didn't get a physical release until April this year, so it still counts. I had to put it on here because I still really enjoy this album. They're one of my favorite bands, and I just can't help it. I have to have a Gorillaz album on this thing. And this is still really awesome. While it's not one of my favorite Gorillaz releases, I love it. At number 6, we have Geils Corey, self-titled. I know that almost none of you probably know about this band. I also reviewed this album just because to get it a little bit more publicized. But this is a terrific album. Yeah, it's very depressing. Yeah, it's really scary. But every single time I listen to it, I just get chills. I absolutely love this thing. Check out a few of the songs on YouTube. Geils Corey. Look up The Haunting Presence. That's one of the best songs on this thing. So check it out, seriously. At number 5, we have Panic at the Disco, Vices and Virtues. Now that we're getting into the top 5, it's getting really difficult for me to order these albums. I was debating putting this actually higher, but this is just how I feel at this time. I absolutely love this thing. When it first came out, I wasn't really sure if I liked it too good, but now it's, you know, one of my favorite albums of all time from them. There was actually a point after I bought this thing, this is all I was listening to, and my girlfriend can account for that. But she loves this thing too. She loves Panic at the Disco as much as I do. I love this album. They did a great job on it, and I hope for future releases from them. At number 4, we have Little Dragon, Ritual Union. She appeared on Gorillaz' latest album, Plastic Beach, where I think she had some of the best collaborative parts on that album. After I listened to her parts, I started getting really interested because I really liked her voice. And I saw that she came out with this brand new album on theneedledrop.com. And I fell in love with this thing. I really did. I was actually coming back from a beach trip with my girlfriend, and I listened to this thing. After it ended, I started it up again. I listened to it twice in a row. I absolutely love this album. It's magical. At number 3, I know it's a little early, but I cannot stop listening to this thing. El Camino by the Black Keys. This thing absolutely rocks. Brothers was a good album, but I kind of think I enjoyed this more. Since I'm more of a faster rock fan, I think that this was more suited for me. And I think it is totally awesome. I've listened to this thing twice in a row now, and I don't think I'm going to be taking it out of my CD player for a very long time. Black Keys, El Camino. Love it. At number 2, we have Rustie, Glass Swords. This is a total electronic album. There are absolutely no lyrics on this thing, But it deserves my number 2 spot just because I cannot stop listening to it. It is one of the best electronic albums that I have ever heard. I also found out about this album on theneedledrop.com. Listen to a few tracks on iTunes and make a decision for yourself, but I absolutely love this thing. The beats, the very shiny and bright synthesizer music, it's just awesome. And finally, my favorite album of 2011, Odd Soul by Mute Math. This thing came out not too long ago, and after I listened to it, I just thought it was a total trip. It's a brand new sound for the band. They kind of got a little bit more bluesy on this thing, and it kind of sounds like a 70s progressive rock album, but I think it's a sound that complements Mute Math's already really unique style really, really well. Every single time I listen to this, it is just a total trip for me. I love this thing. Every single song on it. It's one of those albums where, like, if I start it up, I can't stop it until I get to the very, very end. That's why it deserves my very number 1 spot on the list. There you have it, guys. I know that you probably haven't heard about some of the albums that I've put on this list, but they're all worth checking out. Thank you so much for watching, and I promise to do more videos. I've just been working at my new job now. I'm doing a afternoon show on the radio, WSJS 600 AM. If you're in the Triad area of North Carolina, you can probably get it. If you're anywhere else, you won't be able to get it because it is an AM station. Very low frequency. Maybe if I get lucky, I'll be able to film myself doing that because it's a really cool job. Alright, well, see you later. Thanks for sticking with me through this very, very long hiatus. Mooney1235 out.